Alright, what's going on, everybody? So I've tried to record this video a couple of times, but my mic was messing up. I hope it's good now. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about why I think this game is going to die very, very soon. And I mean, like, it's kind of obvious that it's going to die. Before this video begins, make sure to like, subscribe, and try to hit 5k. I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be because I just want to explain some problems in the game. So there are some very obvious problems in the game, and if you just started playing the game, you aren't going to see these problems, and you might be white knighting the game right now because you're in the honeymoon phase of it. So if you just started the game, please don't comment any stupid shit because you haven't progressed the entire game, and you haven't seen the true reality of what this shit is. But yeah, there's literally no content in this game if you've actually played it. There is no end game. Well, actually, there is an end game, and I'm gonna put up a screenshot right now from one of the high mods saying this, bro. This is Callan, all right. He's a high mod. He's pretty known for in the TypeSoul community. You know, he's a high mod. But yeah, he pretty much just explained that the only end game there is grinding for a 0.1% drop that you need 10 of, and they die on, and when you die, you lose them. So yeah, I've done over probably 300 plus raids. You know, that includes just doing raids in general and grinding for full res. All combined, I've done well over 300 raids. I've only gotten a single skill box and no Hogyoku fragments. And mind you, Hogyoku fragments are the end game. That's what you're supposed to grind for. And again, like I said, it's a 0.1% drop, and it drops on death. And you need 10 of them to get your next form. So for Arrancars, it's Vasto. For Soul Reapers, it's Visored. And then for Quincy's, it's Let Still. And I do give pretty good buffs, but I don't think it's worth grinding fucking 10 Hogyoku fragments for. That's actually a waste of time. They give okay buffs, but it's not like anything crazy. I think Let Still is probably the best one. It gives some good abilities and stuff, but Vasto and Visored they're okay, but they're not that great. But yeah, no, that's literally that's the end game. Once you progress to elite grade, once you get your full res, Bankai, and Volt standing, once you complete your build and everything, you'll realize that there's nothing to do except grind raids, and that is not a good end game because raids are fucking boring. Do you think I want to grind 175 raids for my full res just to go on and do more raids for the end game? No, raids are boring as shit, bro. Raids, there's 3 types of raids. We have Art of Soul, we have Conquest, and we have Gladiator. Gladiator and Art of Soul are really good. Conquest needs to be completely scrapped. That shit is terrible. Art of Soul is the only good one, though. If you've played Gladiator, you know that the difference between factions is completely unbalanced. So it'll be like 25 Arrancars versus 5 Quincy's, or 3 Quincy's and 2 Soul Reapers. And the way Gladiator works is the lower levels go in first, and once they die, you know, it keeps getting into the higher levels. So for somebody like me who's elite grade and maxed out, like, I'm not gonna go in 90% of the time. And it's really boring because Conquest is Gladiator is really fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's really boring. Another big problem in the game is that the devs can't seem to balance anything fairly. It seems whenever they do try to balance something, they completely nerf it to the ground, or they buff it way too much. Right now, I'm talking about Quincy's. Quincy's were completely gutted, bro. It's actually crazy how bad they made them. They're still playable, but I wouldn't be a Quincy if I were you. I mean, you have four Strifts now, because they just added Fear last night. They completely gutted Wind, so technically you only have 3, and 2 of them are common. Both of the commons are really mid. You have 2 legendaries, Miracle and Fear, and Miracle is the only good one. Fear looks really mid. Fear should be a rare. I don't know why it's a legendary. Yeah, no, they completely gutted Quincy. I'm pretty sure they nerfed Bloodvein as well, which is probably, I think that was needed, but yeah, no, Quincy's low-key mid as shit. Arrancars are probably like the most balanced race right now. If you look at it, like, I'm not saying this because I'm an Arrancar. Like, I'm not gonna be biased about this, bro. I did start off with 1 move. You know, I've been playing Arrancar since the game came out, pretty much, and like, you could call me biased or whatever, but like, bro, we have 2 moves for our part res. That's really fair. I think all races should only have 2 moves for their part form. And then we only have 3 moves on our full res. And if on the gameplay, you can see in the corner where all my moves are, there are 2 empty boxes. So we'll be getting Segunda Itapa, which is Ulquiorra's. Like if you watch Bleach, Ulquiorra has a second resurrection. It's called Segunda Itapa. It's literally just your second resurrection. So we'll probably be getting that. I don't know when, and I think the game is gonna die before they even add that. So yeah, Soul Reapers are way too overpowered. I mean, dude, like, okay, people can White Knight them and defend them, like, oh, they don't have any Hierro or Blood Vein. But, like, dude, you have to realize, they have Shunko as well, which buffs their Hakuda damage. Hakuda is the most broken class in the entire game. And it's confirmed by some CC players that Soul Reapers have higher base health than really any other race, so they don't even need Blood or Hierro. They get 3 moves for their Shikai, which is the easiest boss in the game. I fought multiple Shikais because I was rerolling accounts, and like it's such an easy boss. I completed it first try pretty much every single time. And you get 3 moves for that. We only get 3. Us as the wrong cars, we only get 3 moves in our full res, which is really dumb. And then they get 5 moves in Bankai. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, what? Why? Also, the game is just getting pretty damn boring, I'm not gonna lie. The progression is really repetitive. I mean, you complete one progression, you complete a build, you complete a race progression, and you go on to the next race, and it's the exact same thing. Soul Reaper progression is really fucking boring, because you have to get Shikai XP, you have to do division quests, you have to get raid kills, you have to get actual kills, and you have to do quests. So I think, you know, Soul Reapers definitely have the worst progression. It's really fucking boring. The progression just gets insanely repetitive. It's actually so fucking boring to play the game and grind raids, because that's the only content there is. So I don't know, the game, in my opinion, is just gonna die soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.